p.m. Central Time. So let's go on and start out and give a big shout out to all of our awesome sponsors for this year. Start out with our friends over at Urban Rides Magazine. Urban Rides Magazine is probably one of the coolest online magazines, but they also do print. You can check them out at urbanridesmagazine.com, or you can go over to our Facebook page, Urban Rides Magazine on Facebook. These guys do a hell of a job representing the industry, all the great builders, all the great bikes. They go to just damn near every single rally out there. Go by and give them a check out and tell them Kevin with the Grind sent you. Next up is our good friends over at Squealing Pigs Audio right here in Baytown, Texas. That is Mr. Lonnie Revels, the owner of Squealing Pigs Audio, where you can get a mild stereo system upgrade, or you can get a full ground pounding badass heavyweight insane stereo system. He also does powder coating, he does painting, he does full on bike builds right here in Baytown, Texas. Check out Squealing Pigs Audio right here on Facebook. Tell them the Grind sent you. Next up is our good friends over at Level Up Audio Towers. Level Up Audio Towers, what can you say about that? It's a two-wheel trailer that's got all the power, all the amps, all the speakers, everything inside these trailers. Plus, they telescope up about 20 feet or so. So if you're in a big parking lot and need to give a speech, you can do that. If you want to just bang in the parking lot and have a badass party, you can do that too. Self-contained stereo system, PA system, all in one at Level Up Audio Towers right here on Facebook. Next up is our good friends over at Trulers. If you're a custom painter or a custom seat guy, you really need to check out Trulers.com, because if you're laying out a paint job and you need it to be symmetrical, perfect side to side, buy their kit, tape off the paint job, make your marks, do your thing. It's awesome stuff. You got to check them out. They're either magnets or stickers. I use them when I do my custom seats. You got to check them out at Trulers.com, or go to Facebook and go to Trulers on Facebook. Now up to our good friend, Mr. Earl Hopkins at Hopkins Designs. Check this out. All right, so here we go. Another Thursday night on the grind. I hope everybody has had a killer week this week. We have had just a horrible time with this COVID shit, man. It's horrible. It's horrible. But I am getting over it. I'm back at work. I went back to work Monday, but I am definitely still feeling all of the effects of it, man. Everybody's saying it could take up to 3 or 4 weeks before you get back to 100%. And yes, I'm gonna tell you right now, it is definitely knocking me out, man. Plus Stacy's got it now, and y'all pray for her because, man, she has been really sick. And she's getting better, but she's just really sick. Speaking of Patrick Cooper, here's the deal. Patrick Cooper and I got sick about the same exact time. About 9 days in, I say 8 or 9 days into him being sick, they had to rush him to the emergency room, and he had to be admitted to the hospital. Dude, I'll tell you, me and Patrick have grown really close over the last 3 years. And I'll tell you what, it broke my heart to hear him in so much pain, not being able to breathe. And just, I mean, you could hear in his voice, you could hear that he was scared. You could hear that he just wanted to hear it was going to be okay. He is finally out of the hospital, but he's still got a long road to recovery. It hit him bad. It hit him real bad. If you saw a little while ago, I made a post on Facebook. I need somebody to help me set up a GoFundMe for Patrick Cooper. I have his wife's email address and everything that we can attach to it so that they can access the money quickly. All of you guys know, man, being an independent contractor for yourself, you don't have insurance. There's no real way to take care of your family. He could use the help. So if I can get that GoFundMe set up for him, man, I would highly appreciate it. And you guys know, when it comes to the family of the grind, man, everybody pitches in anytime we can to help everybody out. So if you can do this, somebody reach out to me and help me set up that GoFundMe for him so we can get them some assistance financially. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's $1 or $100 or whatever you can spare to help him out. I'm going to set that up just to try to help him out. But anyway, you're in our thoughts and prayers, Patrick, along with everybody else that's got COVID right now that we may not know, friends, families, anybody you know. Just keep everybody in your prayers, man. COVID's not nothing to play with. But let's get into the meat and the potatoes of tonight. So we have an announcement, and I've got somebody I'm going to bring on here in a little while that's got an announcement they want to make. But for right now, I want to tell you guys, we have secured the venue to have the Grind Biker Build Off Builders Party Friday night in Galveston. If I'm not mistaken, that Friday night is the 5th, November 5th, at the Daiquiri Timeout. Google them. The Daiquiri Timeout in Galveston, Texas. We went by there last weekend, this past Sunday, and checked it out. It's a great spot. It's a cool little club bar. They have food, specialty drinks. I mean, it's going to be a good time. Really freaking good time. So go over and check out the Daiquiri Timeout in Galveston, Texas. I will be bringing Brad, the owner of the establishment, on to do a little interview with him before we actually have the party and the get together. So just to let you guys know, that is going to happen. Yes, Malort, if I'm not mistaken, is a portion of it. But here's the deal, man. It's going to be a kick-ass time. So all you builders, all you guys, hello, Miss Marcia. Everybody will have a great time. Brad, we wish you could be there, Mr. Murray. Michael Meza, are you going to come to Galveston? I feel like you should. Anyway, so here's the deal. So talked to a lot of the builders this last week, just reaching out to me, checking on me, making sure I'm okay. And in turn, got to poking and prodding and figuring out if I could figure out what these guys are building and bringing to the table. I will tell you this. If you cannot get to Galveston to see these bikes, you're going to truly miss out on something very special. The bikes that I've been privy to get to see little snippets of here and there, I'm I'm gonna tell you what, I am so honored to have all of these builders, all of them, everybody involved in this build off, because nobody in this build off is bullshitting. Everybody that's graced me with a snippet of their bike or something like that, I'm just totally in awe that they're putting all of this into it, the way that they're putting into it. We have finally asked Mr. Earl Hopkins, we have finally started getting videos. So we're making this shit happen. This documentary will be for sale on hopefully a couple of different formats after November, after the rally, and it might take a couple of weeks before it gets finalized. So we're hoping by December 1st, we've got that sucker ready to sell, to stream, to download, however. But between Earl Hopkins and myself, we will make this thing to the best of our abilities, make it badass, represent all these kick-ass builders, and make this something that you would want to be a part of the next time. It's going to be badass. I don't know Joshua Brooks, if he started or not started, but I will say this. Do not think for 1 minute these builders are not capable of pulling shit out of their ass and making things happen last minute. All these guys are professionals. Even my good friend Andrew Torres, garage builder extraordinaire. Everybody is very capable. So you guys got to remember this. This is going to be badass. This is going to be something for the history books, or at least I'm trying to make it that way. We have almost secured the exact spot we're going to be doing it in, so it's going to be a good time. But anyway, let me bring my guest on. Daniel Roby wants to know who all is coming to Myrtle Beach. Who all is coming to the Myrtle Beach? Who all is coming to the Myrtle Beach? I don't know. I don't know who's coming to the Myrtle Beach, but somebody is coming to the Myrtle Beach. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, Pete sakes. We're good to go. Okay. So I sent my invitation. And who all is coming to Daytona? So y'all reach out to Mr. Daniel Roby and let him know if you're going to Myrtle Beach or Daytona. Rub it in, bitch. I will still be at SEMA. Well, that's cool, you know. Movie is only going to feature 3 builders unless we start getting more clips. Just saying. That's so funny. People need to understand this. Uncle Bruno, can you go look for Daiquiri Timeout in Galveston, Texas? They are on Facebook. Daiquiri Timeout. Throw a link up there for those guys. But man, I'm so excited. I'm literally getting excited because things are starting to come together. Things are starting to happen. We're starting to get some videos. The whole overall is just going to be badass. And this being the first one, it's like the groundbreaking one. It's the one that's going to go down in history in my mind, is who all was in that very first one. But just remember this. It gives builders an opportunity to build so far outside the box. They're in control of what class they're in. They're in control of what they're building. The only thing they get control of is who the judges are, what the rules are, and they get to see what the judging criteria is before they agree to be in it. No other show is like that. What did he just say? What he said? Okay, in the middle of painting while I'm listening, can't stop. Tell them all about it. Let them know I'm going to sponsor. Okay, so if I get this wrong, y'all just remember that he messaged me and told me this. So I'm going to try to get this right. So here's the deal. So I'm gonna put this out there, and normally it's none of my business what happens between people and their employers or situations. So, as everybody knows, Brian Barber no longer works for that plumbing company anymore, and that's all I'm going to say out of respect. He no longer works there. Well, I don't know if everybody knows, but Brian actually started his career in motorcycles as a painter. So Brian has made the decision to open up Sinners and Saints painting. I think it's what he's called. What he called it? God dang it! What he called it? Sinners and Saints Custom Paint. They're working on their new logo right now. And he did say, because I'm such a cool mofo and he really digs this show, that Sinners and Saints Custom Paint is going to be an official sponsor for the grind. So once I get my money, he'll be a sponsor. I ain't got no money yet, but I'm just going off what the text messages say. So Sinners and Saints, Burleson is where they're at. Sinners and Saints Custom Paint is back and going. So he's not a plumber anymore. Now he is a full-time painter, and he's doing some pretty cool stuff. So I like Logan Black. Who is Brian? Sorry, I'm either gonna yawn or I'm gonna sneeze. But anyway, so apparently Sinners and Saints Custom Paint is in Burleson, Texas. Brian Barber is back on it. It is up and it is going. Custom Ironworks. What he said, does it take to sponsor? Ironworks, if you will just send me a message. Are we friends on Facebook? Kevin Sockwell, just look me up on Facebook or send the grind a message and I will call you as soon as the show is over and let you in on all of it. Why is he not a plumber anymore? Because he said better than a burp. Yep. He said Joe the plumber. Jesus Christ. Y'all see there's this new thing where these the comments just pop up on the screen automatically now. I got it turned on so it'll do that, so I ain't got to mess with it no more. Bad thing is that I get caught up reading these goddamn things. So, I think I'm going to turn this off just for a minute because it's popping up too much. It's too much for me right now. He said, bring Logan's girlfriend on again. She says fuck a lot. Yeah, it's true. Why is he not a plumber anymore? Brian's not a plumber anymore. I guess because he doesn't want to be. I don't know. That's not my business. He's just not a plumber anymore. I'm as Mr. Daniel Roby eloquently put it, I am Switzerland. I am so neutral. I don't get involved in all the other stuff. He said, she said, but if somebody wants to talk shit about somebody, I'll bring them on. You can say whatever you got to say, but you got to be willing to take it when they give it back to you. I am so cool with that. It's not even funny. I do want to put one public thing out there. If anybody is good friends with Lowe and Scotty Roberts, will you please tell them, give me my goddamn banners back. You've had them for over a year. When I bought your Springer front end, you got your money for your Springer, boom, just like that. And you mailed that Springer to me just like that. Mail me back my banners, please. Please send them back. I initially said from the very beginning that every single builder that was in the build-off needed to autograph the banners like they did, and then I was going to sell those and then keep one for myself. It's part of history. I built this shit from nothing. Could you please just mail me my banners back? You've said they've been in a box for over a year. You keep telling me you're going to send them, but yet I never get them. And I'm not trying to be mean to you. I'm just saying, man, it's time to mail my banners back. Please, please. Now, where's the top caps to the Springer? I don't know where they're at either. He said that he was going to try to find them and give them back to me, and I haven't heard about those either. Um, I'm not mad at them. Don't get me wrong. I'm just disappointed. I just want to have my stuff back. That's all. If fucking Louis Bailey had the shit, I'd be yelling at him to give me my shit back. Come on. He just wants to keep my autograph. That's why you haven't got it back yet. That could be true. But anyway, so let me put this out there to you guys. So for you guys that are busy, you guys that are pushing the envelope with the build offs, do me a favor. When you do your videos, turn your cell phone sideways. Make sure it's on 1980 or 1080 by 1920 DP, so it's high resolution. Turn your phone sideways. We only need 2 to 5 minute videos, short little clips. Send them over to Earl Hopkins. Message Earl Hopkins. You're in the group chats. He'll tell you what to do, how to do it, when to do it. Get it done. I'm telling you, when this documentary is over with, and you get to see what Earl put together, you're going to wish you would have just sent your videos in, even if it's just your introductory video, so that you can be a part of the first one. Everybody's good to go. Everybody's building. Everybody's doing stuff. Earl's getting videos from people. Everything's good. We just need everybody's participation. So make it happen. Thank you, Uncle Bruno. That's awesome. He said, well, who wouldn't want yours? He said, oh my God, I got to put that one up there. That one's got to go up there, Mike. For your information, guys, no rubber dongs allowed. Look, Earl said he's trying to get this thing everywhere, and he just doesn't feel like the rubber dongs are going to cut it. He just doesn't feel like it. Yeah, you basically sent him your own goddamn documentary, didn't you, Logan? Gus Gary, yes, and the Paint Mafia needs to get in on here. We need to get you guys interviewed. Abso-freaking-lutely. Paint Mafia, right here in Dickinson, Texas, if I'm not mistaken, or Santa Fe. It's somewhere right down here by me. But anyway, so we're supposed to be getting the new T-shirts pretty soon. I sent off all the logos to everybody, got everything going. So we're gonna have the T-shirts. I've got all the new American Drag Seat hats. I've got the grind stickers. I've got the American Drag Seat stickers. I'm hoping that my builders are going to bring some T-shirts and some swag and some stuff so that you can try to sell it in the booth on Friday and Saturday, which I'm going to have a booth Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I will have a booth where all the builders are allowed to put your wares out, your T-shirts, your hats, all that stuff, and try to sell them. I'm only going to charge you 20%, but that's okay. We'll work that out. I'm kidding. But anyway, I hope this is going to be badass. But just to reiterate for all you guys that are watching, builders, non-builders, fans, non-fans, everybody, if you're in the bagger chopper class, that's a $7,500 payout to the winner, and there's only 3 builders. So somebody's leaving there with $7,500 Saturday. If you're in the bagger and the softail class, somebody is leaving there with $17,500. Now, I know that's not 50 grand or 100 grand, but $17,500 is not nothing to make fun of. That's some pretty serious scratch. That will take care of your entire trip, partying, playing, part of the build, and everything. But you do realize the other half of this coin is the documentary. So let's just say everybody does their portions. You're in the documentary. You didn't win. Cost you $2,500. You got to party like a rock star with a bunch of kick-ass people for the weekend. What happens if this documentary gets picked up? That means you get to say, hey, man, go watch this show. I'm in this documentary. Watch. It's about me. If it gets on Amazon, if it gets on Netflix, gets on Hulu, gets on whatever. We don't know where it's going to be. 17,500. That is a good weekend. But my whole point is, Oh my God, Michael Mesa did not say that. But my point is that being a part of a documentary, um, I'm having to do some filming myself. Earl Hopkins came down and he's done a little bit of drone footage and stuff for me, interviewed me. We plan on doing some stuff with some local builders, plan on doing some stuff with all of the builders, the judges, everybody involved. Um, it's going to be a cool deal. And I know right now it doesn't seem like much, but all you guys know I started this freaking show because somebody pissed me off. That's why the whole show got started, was because somebody did a friend of mine wrong. And that's what started the show. I've grown this show into the Biker Build Offs. I'm here every week, every Thursday night, unless I'm dying. And, you know, even during the coronavirus, I was still here both Thursday nights. So I'm dedicated to you guys. I'm dedicated to this show. I'm dedicated to this industry. I'm tired as shit, but I'm dedicated to it. So you got to know, when I tell you, hey, I'm going to do a documentary, you got to know I'm going to do a documentary. I'm going to do one. I was supposed to do that, but some things got in the way with that. I do need to set a time to come back up there and do some with y'all. But hey, here's the deal. I was not hungover Sunday. I didn't even drink enough to get hungover Sunday. Stacy's doing much better, Uncle Bruno. She's still sick, but she's getting better slowly. That's the bad thing about this goddamn coronavirus, is it jumps up on you so quick and so fast, and then it just takes forever for it to go away. It's crazy. But anyway. Oh my God, that's so funny. But my whole point is that it's going to be good for the industry. It's going to be good for the builders that participate and do it, and put their time into making their videos, making themselves. Because that's what one thing we did was we left it up to you as to what did you want to come across as? What did you want people to see about you? What did you want them to take away from your video footage? Well, I did that on purpose. I always do that. Haven't you been paying attention, Joshua Brooks? Whenever PJ always goes live whenever I'm around him. When I'm in Sturgis, I just go live and then hand the phone off to PJ, and then he runs around and does everything he wants to do. I was a dancing machine because my wife likes to dance. So hell yeah. Like my daddy used to tell me, he goes, if you don't dance with her, somebody else will. Nay, that's my wife. I'll dance with my wife. I'm going to name it Late because I'm a little behind as always. That's so funny. But yeah, so it was a good time. But here's the deal. So I just want you guys to understand that what I'm trying to do with this is just make you builders, give you all the credit and the kudos, and get it back to where it used to be, where people wanted to buy your t-shirts, wanted to take pictures with you, get your autograph. Hell, I know that I've been trying for 2.5 years to get that Rockstar into Urban Rides magazine. But I'll tell you this, if I could ever get it into Urban Rides magazine, that copy would be encased in something, because it's an honor. It's an honor to be in a magazine. And I love it. So I know that Daniel and the guys were talking about possibly offering the winners of this build off a photo shoot. Chopper Bob's here, right on. Pedro, to be honest with you, I think the builders are being secretive about it because they want to actually let the bikes be revealed like an unveiling in Galveston, but they also want people to be able to see what they're doing in the documentary. He said, when do I get to sign the banner? You get to sign the banner right after. Well, you get to sign the banner. I tell you what, if you go to Scotty's shop and pick the banner up, you can sign it right there in front of him. He said, can't get you to sign shit. But yeah, he says, say less. PJ's in Facebook jail for what? For what? I'm pretty sure I know why he's in Facebook jail. You've never been in a magazine just on the cover? Oh, baby, that was good. Yeah, it was. Oh my God! Look, do y'all ever? I'm sorry, I've never really got to sit here and just read comments fly like this, but these comments are freaking great. But anyway, the opportunity to be in a documentary is kick ass. The opportunity to work with such great people. I mean, this is a great first set of builders, in my opinion. It's a good group, a good mix. It's just going to be awesome. And I'll tell you right now, if it goes great, and if we pull this off, I'm going to do another one next year. And I'll entertain the thought of doing another documentary next year also. But you got to remember, documentaries are not cheap. And even though I am definitely getting a hookup from Earl Hopkins, it still ain't free. That man has to make his money just like everybody else has to make their money. But he actually, and I'm saying this because I want him to hear me. And Earl Hopkins, if you're here, I want you to hear this. But he believes in me enough to understand that if I'm going to try to do something, I'm going to put every ounce of who I am in this. So he jumped on, he got behind it. And I knew right then, if I had Earl in my corner, it must be something, because he's not into motorcycles. He's not a biker. He doesn't go to rallies or none of that. But for him to want to get involved in this, that tells me we're on to something. I'm doing everything I can. And I want to say thank you to Brian and Heather, because they helped me go down to the venue the other day. And Brian gave me a lot of good advice from when he did the Easy Rider tour and set up his booths and had after parties and stuff. So he told me, a lot of things to ask and, just try to shoot for. And it was good because it worked out, and it's going to be a good party. So him and Heather helped out, and I'm not afraid of asking people for help. I will ask. If you're offering to help, I'll take you up on it. I try not to do it, but you know what? I do appreciate people. And I want to say thank you to Mike Duran for dinner. I want to say thank you to Heather and Brian for coming down and helping me talk to the club owner. I want to say thank you to everybody for watching the show every single week. Uncle Bruno, which nobody even knows this, but Uncle Bruno is the man behind the scenes for the grind. He is, he's the one that pushed all the hashtags up, everything up. He makes sure that all of the sponsors and everybody is represented very, very well in here. So thank you, Uncle Bruno. Someone tag Scotty and tell him we need the banner back. We don't want to have to come get it, because that won't go over very well. I'm not trying to be mean to Scotty or Low. I'm not trying to be mean. I just want my banners and stuff back. What's up, Mr. Benny? What's happening? Technically, it didn't cost me. It cost Christopher Sasser. Christopher Sasser actually donated both of the grind banners back before we did the actual first biker build off. And I got to give him the credit for it, because he's the man that paid for both of them. I appreciate that. I did, on the other hand, pay for this one right here. I paid for that. So, but anyway, guys, I'm just telling you guys, this is going to be kick ass. And I'm really glad. What's up, Josh? I'm glad that everybody's in it. And I know next year, starting January 1st, I know next year is going to be even bigger. I mean, I just know this is a good thing for the industry. I think it's going to do a lot of good. And, I think the builders are kick-ass builders, all of them. I want to say thank you. And actually, you know what? What I'm going to do, I'm going to name them out. I want to thank James Ozzie. I want to thank Logan Black. I want to thank David Covington. I want to thank Louis Bailey and PJ Orlando. I want to thank Andrew Torres. I want to thank Lonnie Revels. I want to thank Shannon Fleischman. I want to thank TD Ward. I want to thank Smooth, or Dan Jubin and the guys over at Shy South. I want to thank Mike and Paul over at Convict Customs. You guys believed in me, and I appreciate that. I also want to thank Patrick Cooper. I want to thank Curly. I want to thank Chris Moose and Dustin Maben, because those are your judges. Those are the guys that are going to be judging who's y'all's winner. So there you go. Now, I will say this. Kevin Sockwell with American Drag Seats and The Grind, I was the very first Grind Biker Build-Off winner. I beat Dave Mazingo. It was fair. It wasn't rigged. But because I was the very first Grind winner, I'm actually going to get a trophy. And I will, by myself, when nobody's paying attention, I'm going to inspect all the bikes, and I'm going to pick one bike that I like the best. It doesn't mean that I don't like other bikes or that I think this is the whatever. It just means as a builder, I can appreciate the work that went into this bike, and I will give that trophy to that one winner. It's just going to be the Builder's Choice Award, if you want to call it that. But it's going to come from American Drag Seats and myself, and it will go to one winner out of all the bikes. And next year, I would expect one of the two winners this year to do the same thing on the second one. I just want it to be that way. I want an appreciation for that. I can't read all those. But anyway, I really do. I appreciate you guys watching every week. I don't always have something to say. Like right now, I feel like hammered dog shit. I feel like I was eaten by a wolf and shit over a cliff. I feel horrible. I'm tired. I said it right. Juban. Did I say Juban? Yeah, I said Juban. So it's Juban. Okay, my bad. I'm getting closer, man. I'm getting closer. Dana, you'll go get it. Go get it, girlfriend. Go get it, girlfriend. Anyway, so I don't really have a whole lot more to talk about. I told you guys, Sinners and Saints Custom Paint in Burleson, Texas. They're coming out with new t-shirts pretty soon. Heather is making the logo right now. Get ready because, as Brian Barber said, he is back in the game to kick some ass. Going back to his roots. Like I said, as everybody knows, he was a painter initially, then got into bike building, and then it took off there. So I can't get either one of those guys because Josh Brooks is at work and Brian Barber's painting right now because that's what he does. He's a painter. He says, stick with smooth. Yes, absolutely. Anyway, so yeah. So, okay. So there was an elephant in the room. Did anybody see Derek the Upgrade Bolden go live at 5 on Monday? Anybody saw that? I don't do stereos. I don't do stereo competitions. I try to support Josh Brooks with Banger. So I have participated in 2 of his shows. One show I did very good. The second show I got my ass handed to me because I didn't know how to run my bike. And I don't even care. I don't care because who cares? But I know this much. The stereo game is getting so big and so badass that people are starting to get their feelings hurt, and the rules have to be a certain way. And if they're not that way, then anybody can just run over anybody and do whatever the hell they want. So I do know that this past weekend, Scotty and Lowe apparently got into an altercation because somebody reached in and turned the stereo up on their bike. Now, I don't know what happened. I saw a video. It wasn't that good of a video in my mind. Maybe I didn't watch the right one. But the reality of it is that, let me put it to you like this. If your entire career rides on the fact you win a stereo competition, there's something wrong. My whole career does not lie on one motorcycle seat. It doesn't. My whole point is this, is that who gives a shit? How much money is it costing you to get into the stereo competition show? How much fun are you going to have hanging out with your friends, showcasing what you've done? At the end of the day, You win or you lose. No offense. At the end of the day, you win or you lose. You got to have friends. You got to make friends. You got to keep your friends. You can't become an asshole just because. I mean, even me. I mean, I'm very capable of doing that. I'm very capable of getting in my feelings and being all up in it. But the reality is, dude, I remember Brian told me last year in Galveston when I did that stereo competition. He's like, "You're going to go down the rabbit hole," and I was like, "No, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. That's not a rabbit hole I want to go down." But I do get to see people do that. I get to see people get so invested in winning with stereos on motorcycles. Which is cool. That's totally cool. But you should never get so invested in a stereo system on your motorcycle that it makes you turn against your friends. That's just bullshit. You know, I heard when that there was a builder in Houston that told a builder in Dallas or Fort Worth, "Hey, look, I got something for you. I'm going to run you over." And when that builder hooked up with that builder in Fort Worth, the Houston builder was like, "Oh, holy shit, I didn't know." And he was very gracious about it. He goes, "Man, I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn." And you know what? One day that guy's going to learn and he's going to run over the guy in Fort Worth. Or maybe he won't. But you know what he is going to do? He's going to learn, and he's going to have more customers and more customers, because the more you do what you do, the better you get at it, the better you learn about it. But you gotta, what you basically got to do is you got to set what you charge according to your level of expertise. And as you get better, your prices should go up. As your prices go up, you better be getting better. And believe you me, if you think you're above human, you're not going to mess up. Pfft, shut up. You're going to mess up. It's what you do with the mess up that's going to set you apart from other shops. If you have a bike that you built that's junk, own it. Say, "Hey man, I'm new at this. You know, I charged this amount of money to do this, but you know what? Didn't work out for me. Now I'm trying to take care of this guy." Dude, if I could show you some of the original seats I did when I first started in this shit in 2003, you would laugh at me. But you know what? I didn't give up. I just kept going. And, you know, sometimes I do some seats that look just amazing. And other times I do just simple, straight black, single cover black seats. It is what it is. You give the customer what they want. I can't go buck wild and crazy on every single seat I do. But I know when I'm given time and I'm not pressured, you're going to get a whole lot. Shut up, Louie. That wasn't a donkey seat. See, now you're acting like Josh Beck, because Josh Beck called that the donkey seat. Practice makes perfect. That's right. But my whole point is that you can't take this shit so seriously. I mean, even as a bike builder, you can't take it seriously. You know, make your money, do your vision, enjoy what you do. But you should never hate somebody or get mad at somebody because they beat you or you beat them. I don't need nothing. I need a seat. I got till the rally. All I could tell you, Ryan, is hurry. Are you even done painting your bike yet, Ryan? Are you at that point? Did you make the seat pan for me yet? But see, that's funny you said that, Pedro. It wasn't silly because at the time you were learning. And it was actually called the dildo sheet. Shut up, Brian. My whole point is that I look back on some of the initial stuff I did, and I look at it and I can appreciate it because I didn't have a teacher. No one showed me how to do this shit. I bought probably a 10th hand sewing machine, and I figured it out on my own. I just figured it out over time. But that's what you do when you want to do something. You put the time in, you pay your dues, you do what you got to do. In the booth this weekend, waiting for powder coating and getting the wheels back. Cool. If Brian Barber is painting, how is he commenting? See, Louie, you're attentive. That's what I said. How in the hell's Brian Barber painting if his ass is freaking over here commenting just every 2 seconds? He just didn't want to go live with me. Anyhow, the big Kahuna vibrator. Seriously, John, you're getting in on it too? Okay, so I build what the customers want, man. That's what I do. It's no big deal. But I will say this. I'm so happy you guys are part of this. And hi, Lori. It's good to see you, hon. I'm so glad you guys have stuck with me for the almost 4 years that the grind has been around now. So was that 18, 19, 20, and 21? Yeah. So January like 15th is our 4-year anniversary, man. Hell yeah. On a different note, we do have the upgraded grind logo. The new banners come in, the new tent come in. We have new t-shirts coming. We've still got the American Drag Seats hat. I haven't done the grind hats because the logo is kind of hard to put on here and make it look good on a hat. He said, I'm watching strippers. That is so funny. I think Josh Brooks is probably the only married man that can get away with saying that. And his wife's like, yeah, it's cool. I think he's probably the only one that can literally say that and get away with it on a regular basis. That's so freaking funny. I'm working, but I can comment. Watching strippers and my phone. I'm multitasking. Watching strippers. That's so funny. Yeah, it's been that long. Michael Meza, dude, I want to find a way to get you in a biker build off so bad because you're young. And dude, I follow you on all your social medias. And dude, you are kicking ass. And I just want to say, man, that is so badass because I remember when you moved into your shop. And I, dude, haven't met you personally yet, but I'm very proud of you because you're out there slanging it, banging it, and you are paying your dues and doing a hell of a fucking job. Mr. Michael Meza with AZ. God dang it. What is the name of it? Michael Meza, what's the name of your shop? I can see it all over TikTok right now. And the bins. Oh my God. What great news. Hold on. Wait a minute. Come on, dude. There we go. Meza. That's right. Okay. Meza Customs. So anyway, my point was I'm proud of you. I think it's badass at your age because you're young, you're in the game, you're doing your thing. It's badass. And I want to do a biker build off against you and either someone really, really young, your same age, or someone that's been in the game a long, long time. Because dude, you got some talent. I'm just saying, I'm just paying the compliments where the compliments are due. So I sent the invitation. Let's just see if it happens. Don't do it, Kevin. Oh, shot. A Biden. I'm serious. How many of you people want to see Michael Meza in an actual biker build off? I think that'd be badass. I'm trying, Dana. I'm trying. Believe you me, I'm trying. Oh, shit. Don't spill my drink. Come on, Louie. Get on here. Where's his comment at? Where did his comment go? There we go. Right there. There's his comment. Well, Joshua Brooks, I guess I need to announce the great news. Well, what news? What news? She also has access to the bank account. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to give him a couple of minutes. If he don't get up on here, I'm literally going to go 10 minutes early because I really do feel like hammer dog shit. I know I look good, but I don't feel worth a crap. I need a shave. I need a shave too. Where he is. Where he is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to go. Okay, so what's the good news?
What's good news?
Hey man, you made a comment. Well, Joshua Brooks, I guess I need to announce the great news. I'm here. I'm here. What's the news?
I was the was signed for Houston, and They're a month and a half away from opening.
Yes.
That's good news.
Hell yeah. So what do you think about Sinners and Saints custom paint?
Oh, Mr. Barber. I think he's gonna do well.
I hope so.
I think he's gonna do well. Well, I mean, we'll give him enough to keep him pretty damn busy. So,
Oh yeah.
I think he's gonna do a great job. He seems happier than what he's been before.
And he deserves it.
And he deserves it. He's a hard worker. You know? Plus, I mean, man, it would be great to just work at home. Shit, I wish I could do that.
You can't do that?
Shit, no.
Is that shit? No. Well, you don't want to really work at home. Then you got customers coming to your house. Time frames never end.
Yeah, no. I think I'm happy for him. And it's good for us. It's good for him. So it's gonna work. It's gonna work out great. Now he gets to go out on all the vacations that I go on. So before I could never get away or get off work. So
no. See, here's what's gonna happen. Brian, I need that paint job. I'm leaving for Sturgis this weekend. Well, goddamn, Louie, I've got 3 paint jobs. Well, then get busy. So he doesn't get to go to the rallies.
Yep.
That's so funny.
I'm getting these messages. I mean, Houston, I don't, I hope Josh Brooks, or oops, did I say him? But I mean, we've got, I mean, it's already busy. It's crazy that shop is already got a line of people just waiting.
Oh yeah, I know. I've got 3 people that are waiting for the stereo side. 3.
Yeah.
Because I finally just told one of the guys, I was like, look, dude, quit messing with those retards over at what is it, Loudmouth or Crazy Mouth or bullshit. I don't know who they are. Quit fucking with those people. They keep fucking you over. Stop messing with them. Wait until a real shop comes to Houston and does this, because he doesn't want to go to Eric. I don't know why. They're actually starting to do some pretty cool stuff with the stereo side. They do good bikes with the stereo side, but he just doesn't want to go there. So I was like, well, then you need to wait.
Yeah, it's just, if you can just hold on a little bit. I mean, it's done. I mean, it's all good. So, I mean, that's a done deal. So now it's just, I guess they got to do some build out stuff for the inside of the shop, and that's it.
I know. I heard some of the plans and intentions for the shop and the location and all that stuff. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
They're making me look bad. I mean, that shop up in Milwaukee, God damn.
That shop in Milwaukee was the shit. I thought that was like a NASCAR shop or something. I was like, what the hell's over here?
Yeah, the shop they got going up there is amazing. I mean, it makes me look bad. I mean, I
heard that you're fixing to redo your shop because of their shop.
Yeah, we did. We started redoing stuff, and PJ's dad was here working, doing stuff, and then he ended up getting COVID 2 to 3 days after he got down here. So he's been in quarantine for a week so far. So yeah, building all new shit, putting all new shit in. I said, I can't. All these guys are making me look bad.
It's starting to get to the point where they want these shops to be like a destination, somewhere where you can hang out on Saturday or Sunday, kind of like Derek does. You know, he cooks burgers. What is it, every Tuesday?
Well, the first Tuesday of the month. It's either the first or the last. He does a 2-wheel Tuesday.
Right on. And it's stuff like that, man. That's just good business in my mind.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, he is. Man, he was lit up Monday, wasn't he? Holy shit. I was like,
you know, it's just sad that people take that shit so seriously that you're going to fight over a $3 trophy.
Yeah.
But, you know, and I ain't getting into it all, but I dealt with that stuff for 2 years, 3 years. I mean, that's what ended it for us, was the same reason as what happened. You know, I cut ties. That's why.
Well, I've never had anything bad to say about him. I still don't want to talk bad about him. But the one thing I do want to say is, dude, why is it taking him so long to just, I've been told for a year, they're in a box, ready to ship. What's taking so long to just grab the box and take it to the mailbox?
I don't know.
That infuriates me.
You're probably going to have to drive all the way over there.
And I will.
Yeah, it's too bad. You shouldn't have to do that.
No, I shouldn't. But that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. But gather your troops. We're coming.
I hope
So,
so.
oh, we are. It's a done deal now. So,
Oh, you're talking about Houston?
yeah,
Yeah. Well, I'm very excited for this. I'm also very honored that he wants me to do a couple of seats for him locally.
yeah,
I'm happy that I can help and be a part of any of it that I can possibly be a part of it. And like I've always said, I would support every single garage, every single shop here. But when a shop just blatantly just, tries to fuck me, I've got no more love for that shop. And it's happened with 2 other shops. So I've got no love for them. Like, they can eat dicks.
yeah. I know what you're saying. It's in the business because I got fucked over on a bike build. I said I'll show you.
So it's funny you say that. So what year was it that you got someone to build you a bike?
It was about 7 years ago. 7 years ago. I don't know if you know who these guys are up in. It's Flying Tire or something. They're called Flying Tire up here. It's just a little shop now, but yeah, they just fucked me over, and I didn't know nothing. I didn't know shit about bikes, and
Yeah.
they were supposed to do. Back then it was Bad Dad Bags, all this shit, and then he ended up putting eBay bagger bag shit on, and just it wasn't a ton of money. It was like 7 or 8 grand, but uh, it was you just did it on everything, and at that time Chantel was telling me to quit traveling too, because I was traveling full time. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna give it a whirl. I took his mechanic, hired his mechanic at that place, and we started a shop, and it blew up from there.
Hell yeah. Well, and as you can see, when you do it right and you treat people right, you can make it work. And you can make it work to where you have Fort Worth, Wisconsin, or is it Milwaukee? Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
And then you've got Florida. Now you're about to have Houston. And I don't know your business dealing side of it, but I know the brand name is in all of these places.
Yeah.
So when people start seeing that, that's like cartel baggers. They're pretty similar to that. It's a name that you can respect in the industry. And that doesn't just come overnight. You have to build that.
A lot of work, and then my guys work their ass off. These especially here at Fort Worth right now, these guys are fucking dying all the hours they're putting in. So PJ and Johnny, they're still there right now. Shit, they pulled an all-nighter that last weekend. They were there. Shit, they did 28 hours or something
Holy shit.
the night before the Monroe show. I mean, everyone does it at some point, but just to get one bike done to the show.
Wow. I know the little black, I want to say it was a Road Glide that he was working on when I was there. Dude, that bike was insane. And I think he said it was just a real, like a lightweight, just, 4 or 5 speakers.
Yeah.
But it was just amazing. It sounded so badass.
Yeah. We just dropped one, or we did another one today. PJ is getting very, 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 very good at this audio. So,
that's crazy.
And it's going well.
That's good.
So we'll see. And now we got Brian on there painting, which will help, and let's see what happens.
Well, right on. Well, cool.
All right.
Go do your thing. I just want to bring you on real quick because you said you had an announcement. And I was like, what?
We're good. But yeah, just save your guys that need stuff done. We're there. So
cool.
Like I said, got to do the build out from what I'm told, the inside of the building and office, and then that's it.
Hell yes. Awesome.
So go grab your sewing machine.
Hell, it's right there. It's right there. I got it. So I might take that one that I got downstairs just waiting. I might just take it over to the shop and just drop it off and be like, I got one here.
All right. Well, yeah, get your painter, or, I don't know. I know you and Josh, or whatever his name is, that's running that shop over there. Get your painters, get everybody ready.
Well, we're getting it. We're making it happen. Well, cool, bro. We'll go have a good night, man. We'll talk with you later.
All right, thanks, guys. See you.
So there you go. All right. So Kung Pao Audio. Yes, Kung Pao Audio. Hell yes. I know, Marsha, right? You notice that Marsha's paying attention. She's got the ticker tape. Yes. So, but yeah, Dan, I plan on doing that. I'll put you a corner in the shop. Hell yeah. All right. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. Be nice to each other, man. This COVID ain't no bullshit, man. Love your people. Hug your people. Be good to your people. Don't talk shit and don't be a dick. Anyway, y'all go have a blessed night. Peace.